Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Juanita, welcome into the training if you can hear me okay. It's just you and the AI note takers as of right now. So you're the only human in here. If you want to say hello, feel free. You can unmute yourself if you'd like. If not, you can put a one in the chat if you're new to Dubb, two if you're returning. That would be helpful. And if you'd like to put in your industry as well, or you can just unmute if you'd like to say hello. Anyone, Eddie, can you hear me okay? Looks like you're off mute, but unfortunately, I can't hear you. If you want to type in a chat, just a one if you're new to Dubb, two if you're returning, and then your industry as well, that would be helpful. Um, yeah, that would be great. Okay, you're a realtor. Fantastic. What part of the country? And then just let me know if you who your folks are. Are they buyers, sellers, FISBOs, expireds, all the above? Just let me know. I can kind of tailor what I'm going to show for you specifically because it's just you and the AIs. You're in Colorado having issues with audio. Okay, great. So just let me know, sellers and buyers, FISBOs, expireds, who's kind of your main crowd? That would be great to know. Um, and then I'll show you some stuff. Okay, sellers. Okay, great. So let me show you this. Let me share my screen and then let's tailor this towards real estate. Sometimes we have people packed in here. Sometimes it's a slower day. So just you and the AIs. All right, let me share my screen here and I'll show you the real estate kind of examples here on this part of it. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so from a real estate perspective, let's just say you're doing an update, like a one to one or a one to many. Maybe it's your contacts that you have, and people are sitting there and maybe they're not selling, but you want to reach out and say, listen, this is your home value. This is what the market looks like. There's a couple of visual ways to do that to send it to your sphere of influence. One visual way is recording right from your webcam, just like this. And you can get the Dubb mobile app on your phone and you can type on the whiteboard part of the mobile app the message. So if there's a change in the market, hey, rate drop or, home values going up, something like that where you can send it to the folks that you know that have their properties and maybe they're on the fence about selling, they're not too sure. This is a spot where you can really write your hook. So this was recorded from the webcam inside a Dubb. When you record a Dubb video, as you probably already know, the first 3 seconds is the animated video preview. So you want to make sure that you're giving good context and a nice hook. In terms of the visual, that's one visual. You also technically could do something like this. You could do a screen recording of the market. So you have the title here. You see the annotations are pointing towards the bubble. You can tell it's a market update because it says the title right there. The additional part I put in here was me holding the phone with the additional message. If I was inside the bubble just waving and pointing at the title, or maybe making a face like this or something interesting, that's cool. But if you have that extra step where you kind of hint at what that change is going to be or what this update is really about, that kind of takes it to another level of being of specificity there. So you can do this style as well. This was recorded with the Dubb Chrome Extension screen recorder, and it's a browser-based screen recorder. So any browser thing on your websites that you want to pull up and show something, maybe you want to share an article in terms of the market or something, you can do that as well. Now, another style that you can do is something that looks like this. Now, obviously, this would be, buyers coming and looking to buy, but you could still do where you could send someone, like if you did some individual send outs, you could send like a property of someone that it maybe is thinking about selling, and you could say on their fact that will help this sell or value of this, and they can see the image of the home behind, and you have a message on there as well, and that's recorded right from the webcam. You also technically from your mobile app could do something that looks like this where you can have a screenshot behind you, and the screenshot behind could be the neighborhood or the change or the market update screenshot behind you. And this is right on your mobile that you're able to do this. You also can do something that looks like this, where you can type above your head. So, you know how I showed you the initial one where you can go like this with your hook written on here, recorded on the webcam? You can do the same thing on your phone, just type the text, and you can have the hook above your head or the change in the market or the messaging that you want to talk about. Now, the other thing is whenever you're making these videos, and especially if you're, working with, if you're doing property walkthroughs, this is a really nice visual right here to do. So, working with sellers trying to sell their property, having a nice walkthrough of the house that people can see, that's pretty awesome. So this right here is called Picture in Picture, and it's a feature on the mobile app where you can physically be in the place that you're showing and show yourself. It uses both cameras on the phone. It shows you there in the square, and it shows what you're showing in front of you. So you can kind of walk someone through stuff. It's pretty neat. The reason this visual looks different, the reason the background of me in the square looks like this here and then the property is because when I was showing some real estate folks this, I was recording with my phone and out directly out of the window. So this was like behind me here. So typically when you're in the square, you're in the same physical space as what you're showing. So those right off the bat are some good visuals that you can use in terms of those different scenarios. The other thing is too, open houses. So every Dubb video has a QR code. So if we go into the Dubb website here, and let's just say you made this video, you go in here, go to videos. Let's just pretend that this one right here is a video you made about, an open house that you're having. And it says, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. If you're interested in more properties that look like this, look below. Any kind of welcome video where people are coming in to look, you're able to have the QR code sitting on the counter inside the home. So every Dubb video has a QR code right over here to the right. So when you click this here, it's able to be on the counter and have that nice welcome video or that nice, hey, thanks for visiting video on that. You also can do any kind of physical mail marketing that you do. You can have that QR code on there, whether they're door hangers or they're flyers. Like, hey, you're thinking about selling, and then could have that nice video that they scan, and then it could be a fun video with you, pulling yourself out of the mail stack or saying, hey, this is why you want to think about selling. All of that related to the QR code with the Dubb videos. Now, in general, with Dubb, when someone does get these videos, and they click on it, you want to make sure that you have your preset landing page speak to different parts of your audience. If you're primarily working with sellers, then just have it set up where you've got your logo, you got your video that you made, and then just make sure in your playlist you have a nice general video about why a seller would want to work with you. Make it like a minute or less. Our 2 minute trailer, it's about 2 minutes, but I wouldn't go beyond that. So you can make a nice video that you record one time about why sellers have liked working with you. And that's kind of like your pitch video that plays right after the initial outreach, whether it's one-to-one or one-to-many about someone selling their property or people that are interested in selling. If you have video testimonials, this is a really good spot to have them in the playlist. If you don't have video testimonials, a really great way to get it is right down here, this reply with video button right here. This is the way a lot of Dubb folks get video testimonials. So instead of meeting in Zoom or going to their location, you can send them a video with that button below it and say, hey, this is Rob. Listen, when you get a chance, send me this video testimonial. Would love to have your story told. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below and send me a video right back. And then they send that video back, and then you're able to put it right there in your playlist, which can make a huge difference in terms of someone getting the initial video with the message, seeing your evergreen video you record once about you working with sellers, and then hearing from actual folks that you've worked with in terms of selling their home. And then below here, you just want to make sure you have your buttons, whether it's booking a time in your calendar, whether it's reaching out and calling you, whether it's emailing you back, whether it's filling out a form, downloading a listing agreement or, a document or a guide that you wanted them to have. These are all nice little scenarios right down here. And then over here to the right, you want to have your AI sales assistant that can support people. You don't have to have it on the page. It's just a little switch inside of Dubb. But it's nice to have on here because over here to the right, you can have up to 20 FAQs that you can create. So if someone's on here, it's like, okay, what's it like the selling experience working with you? And you could have all your FAQs. They can ask the AI a question. And then at the end of the answers, the AI will always push for whatever your desired outcome is, whether it's booking a time in your calendar, giving you a call, whatever you would like them to do. And the AI is educated inside of Dubb with individual website links. It would learn in text what's on those pages. And you can also upload a PDF as well. So those would be the two things you can do to really educate your AI on what sellers need to know. Now, obviously, all this is tracked. So when you send these things out, it's really important to know, did they click on the emails? Did they watch the videos? What kind of interaction did they take? Now, if you're going to record something that looks like this particular style, this one right here, where you're sitting in the webcam, or you have the virtual background behind you, right? Maybe it's an image of a home or a property or a neighborhood, whatever it is. Or maybe you're recording with both. Maybe you have an image behind of the property or the update on the market, and you have a question or a statement right there with the phone. If you want to record these from the webcam, those different scenarios, what you would do is inside of Dubb, there's always a red camera icon that sits right up here at the top. And when you open this up, this opens up your webcam. Now, if you want to do the virtual background, just go below, select it, and then see how I have the neighborhood behind me here. We did an update on the virtual background. It's pretty awesome now. It's nice and clean on the shoulders and the sides and everything. I would just keep your hands right in here for the movement. I wouldn't go too far out like that. Make sure you have a good front light. If you have nothing behind you, like the background is clear, like I do here, it's pretty good. But because the virtual background's been improved by the team, I don't think it'll matter as much what's behind you as long as you have a good front light. So when you want to add this, go below, go to your photos, and then upload those screenshots like we were talking about, neighborhoods, properties, updates on the articles on the market, anything you can think of that behind you that will give context to the person watching the video. And then you would create a little library like this in here, select the thing that you want, put it behind you, and there it is right there. Now, if you want to use the mobile app for the messaging that we talked about, right? For your circle of influence on things, what you would do is you get the Dubb mobile app on your phone if you don't have it already. And then you would use the whiteboard feature, which is right up here at the top, right there. And when you select that there, that is where you're able to type. So you would type your question or your statement, whatever your hook is, right? Whatever your update is for your folks, and you type it in right there. Now, if you want to use a teleprompter with any of these kind of updates for sellers and things they're trying to sell, and you have some specific language, just have a script saved in the Dubb platform. Click up in here, find the script, either scroll in here or look for that script by name. And then once you find the script, teleprompter pops down. You have your speed right here. You have your play button, see if you like it. You can back your text off or you can zoom it in. And then if we put all this together, here's the hook, right? I'm going to go below. I'm going to click the virtual background. Let's do it all together. And then I'm going to click here and I'm going to do my teleprompter too, just like this. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button, stop the recording, click it again, keep going. I can hit the delete button. It'll always ask you, are you sure? And if I want to save this into the Dubb platform, just click the little check mark, and that's going to save it into the platform. So this is one of the most straightforward ways in real estate. You can really get across a nice one-to-one or one-to-many message to your circle of influence, people looking to sell, all of that from your webcam and holding the mobile app with the message or using the virtual background or do both. Now, anytime you save a video into Dubb, it's going to take you to the video edit page, which we land on right here. But the second way to record is this one that I showed you here for market updates. This is going to be the Dubb Chrome extension. So if we pull up this website, this is how I did this. If you haven't done this already, and just some little best practices here. So when you're on the website in terms of market, just try to find the most engaging part of the site. Well, what's the most interesting part? Well, I'm going to go with the title at the top. This is the Rhode Island market, and I'm going to grab the Dubb Chrome extension. If you don't have it already, Google Dubb Chrome extension right up here at the top. And when you click on here and it's logged in, it puts you on the page. The thing you just want to think about with these is shape, placement, and size. So for this right here, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and turn it into a square because it's more of an angular site. It's not a lot of circles on here. Size wise, I'm going to kind of reduce myself down to right here. And then placement, I'm going to put myself right here. Title's right here above. This one's right here. It's a nice spot to be right inside here. Now, inside here, I can zoom myself in for a tighter frame if I want to. I can back myself up. I can physically move myself around in here. I can jump to full screen when I want to make a point about the market. Jump back here. I have annotations that I can use right over here to the left, the annotation tool. I have a teleprompter if I want to use that. This one's a little bit different. So you come in here, you find your script, and then this one you can manipulate the sides like this, and you can physically move this wherever you want to. So I'm going to move it towards the camera at the top. Now, the only thing to remember is with the Chrome extension, because it's browser based, you don't want to go full screen on your browser because if you do, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab and you won't be able to physically get to it. So you want to leave a little bit of space. So when you hit record, you can physically tap this thing, bring it forward, and start delivering with the teleprompter. Now you have orientation choices over here. You can go camera, that opens up like a webcam. Tab, which is a nice clean cut of the page you're on. I won't show any of the tab mess I have at the top. And you have screen, which is a shot of the full screen. Now, you'd only want to use this if you wanted to start on the market update, but you had another tab open for other properties and you want to jump over to another tab and it would follow you over to other tabs if you want to go on a tab journey. Now, when I hit record here, before I do, I'm going to have my hook. I'm going to have my kind of preview of what this is going to be about, this market update. Hold it right in here. And I'm going to hit record. And then I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. You can see myself right there. And then I'm going to click share. I get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and it'll be just like this. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out with this market update because as you can see, the rates are changing, and the rate change is going to affect a lot of things. So let's dive in and see what that means. So I did my whole thing, my 3 second hook. And then after that, I jump to full screen. It's not a necessity that you do this, but it's kind of cool to break the visual, talk about something important, then go back to the page. If you haven't done it yet, all you have to do is hover over this with your mouse, double click, brings you to full screen, double click the screen to go back. Or you can select this little button right here, jumps you to full, select this button to go back. You can do the same thing at the bottom on the control panel, expand webcam, click the same button to go back. But it's nice when you're walking someone through a market update to stop and say, okay, let me talk directly to you and then go right back to the page. You also can physically move around and be very free flowing if you want to. If you're more regimented, you can hit the pause button right down here, stop the recording and get yourself set up in your next spot and then hit resume. And then the annotation tool over here at the left is really nice to use to point some things out. You can do some text directly on the screen in terms of kind of hammering home the messaging. You can put things in order of importance that you want to show. You can do underlines, you can do circles, you can draw on the screen. And all of the annotations that are on here are going to stay sticky. So they're not going to follow you down the rest of the market update as you're moving along. And then you can just delete them when you're ready. So market updates, this is really great for this. The Dubb Chrome extension, pull up the market update, have your hook in here, give a little hint to what this update is going to be about when they see the animated preview, and then just make your way through the video. And then to save this, you're going to hit the check mark right down here at the bottom, and that's going to save it into the platform. And again, once it's saved into the video edit page inside of there. Now, in terms of the other way you want to record that we looked at, if we're looking at property walkthroughs or we're looking at be able to use the Dubb mobile app in a few different ways, here's what you would want to do for that. So what you would do is you would take the Dubb mobile app like this when you have it on your phone, and then let's see, you have it here. Oh, it looks like Juanita had dropped out. We'll have to send another recording. Hey, Charles, I saw you popped in when I was kind of jumping in the middle of that stuff. How are you, Charles? Can you hear me okay, Charles? You can unmute if you want to. If not, you can put a message in the chat if you'd like. Not sure if you're busy on your side or not, but
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me now?
I got you. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, doing great. Just
What brings you in? Are you new to Dubb, returning, or talk to me a little bit?
yeah, I'm fairly new to Dubb. Actually, yeah, brand new. So
Oh,
just
welcome.
trying to, thank you very much.
I was just covering some real estate stuff for Juanita who was in here. Unfortunately, it looks like she had to drop out. Hopefully for to go to do a deal, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because real estate folks are always busy. So we were just covering some stuff specifically for real estate there, and hopefully she got a chance to see it on the recording later on YouTube support.
Okay.
But for you, since it's just us right now in the AIs, Charles, talk to me a little bit about what you do.
Okay. I'm an affiliate marketer,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, yeah. I have an agreement with a company called NowSite, and we're involved into artificial intelligence made simple
Hmm.
to help business owners grow
Yep.
um, through social media.
Hmm.
So I got introduced to this program. I was with BombBomb
Yeah.
at a time, and then they lost. They decided they didn't want to do the affiliate market program anymore.
Oh, they stopped doing
Um,
it?
yeah, they did. They
Wow.
did. They stopped doing it. So
Huh.
I was interested. In your platform, your program, because I'm about trying to make money
Yeah.
and let myself sell
Yeah.
what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you. I mean, a lot of the It's kind of funny. The partner program, we're one of the only ones out there that doesn't sunset our commissions. You know what I mean? Our recurring revenue.
Yeah.
So we do a 30% returning recurring revenue that doesn't sunset. As long as we get paid, you would get paid, you know?
Yeah, I see. I see.
And we also do another 10% as well. So if you shared your referral link with me and I subscribe to Dubb, you get the 30%. But then if I like Dubb and I want to go share it with someone else, you get an additional 10%.
I
So
got you. I
yeah,
got you.
it's pretty neat.
Here's where, just from someone just rolling into this,
Yeah.
it appears to be so freaking complicated, I think.
Mhm.
And it's just because I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But let me put it this way. It seemed to be complicated
Mhm.
based upon where I came from,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I think this is the biggest thing because technology can be overwhelming depending
Right.
on what you're doing,
Right.
right? But I think the biggest thing to focus on is who is your ICP, your ideal client profile?
Okay.
What is the use case? You know, is it cold outreach? Is it referrals? Is it client communication? Are you reaching out on LinkedIn? Are you doing email? Are you doing SMS? Are you doing social posts? Are you calling? Are you doing all the above? And then once you recognize what that is, who you're reaching out to, how you're reaching out, then you select the right technology with Dubb, with video and AI, to send the messaging. And that's
Yeah.
really what that is. So if we talk about particularly with you, who are your folks are small business owners?
Yeah, my market is basically anyone who wants to use um artificial intelligence through social media
Okay.
to gain customers.
Okay. So that could be, I mean, pretty much any business would probably want to do that. They got to
Yes.
check the boxes of social media. It's the consistent we all have to do the muscles we have to work out. So how are you reaching out to these folks? Is it email lists? Is it posts on social media, filling out forms? How are you
Yeah,
reaching out
yeah.
currently?
Yeah, I get you. Okay, yeah. Basically, the way I'm reaching out to them is through LinkedIn.
Okay.
LinkedIn and Blue Sky is
Okay.
where I do my posting, and I have a very roundabout approach to it. I don't go out when I post.
Yep.
I'm not out there saying, "Hey, look at what this great product I have," which it
Sure.
is,
Sure.
but I'm posting about me. I'm
Hmm.
posting about what I'm all about,
Hmm.
smooth jazz radio, I mean, smooth jazz music,
Yeah. Yeah.
golf,
Hmm.
just different things to get a familiarity with LinkedIn, and folks are hitting me back. I mean, we give you a quick example.
Hmm.
And this is all done through artificial intelligence. It does it every day for me. It's
Hmm.
part of my income producing activity, right?
Yeah.
I'll click on a button and ask AI to do a post for me.
Hmm.
It'll do a post based upon what I've said at my profile.
Hmm.
Then I'll put an image in that post,
Hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
And then when I do that, I put it out there on LinkedIn,
Hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
And then from that point on my LinkedIn page,
Hmm.
that's where I have, hey, look, if you're interested in this, here's how you can do the very same thing,
Hmm.
do marketing with 3 clicks. And then I wanted to have something that said, hey, video works.
Hmm.
Use video emailing. Get
Hmm.
video emailing into your marketing plan.
Yeah.
And then I like the way I'm seeing is the way you, Dubb, can physically do videos and place it into folks' LinkedIn spaces.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that would get their attention, I think.
So I think two specific uses. So we talked about, you just tell me who you're reaching out to, what it's all about, and how you're reaching out. You said LinkedIn. So now to get specific with Dubb, there's two things that you can do. And before I show you the first thing, the people on LinkedIn, um, uh, business owners, I mean, if you were to reach out, right, you could reach out one to one, or you could record one video and reach out to many people.
Right.
So,
Right.
but if you're going to do things on LinkedIn, I would say the posting you're already doing, but what you could do is add this. So let me show you this. So on LinkedIn, let me show you this page here. See, I think the easiest way to, well, first of all, just in general, just so you understand this message here, let me just show you this really quick. Let me share my screen.
Sure.
Can you see my screen?
I do.
So just for a
Oh,
quick recap on Dubb, just in general,
okay.
Dubb is sending videos by email or SMS or on LinkedIn. That you're going to see an animated video preview. It's the first 3 seconds of the video that's recorded. Now that can be changed inside Dubb with editing, but when you hit record, the first 3 seconds, that's going to be the animated preview. There are different styles of recording. This one's recorded with a webcam, with the Dubb mobile app, which has a little whiteboard where you can type a message. Okay. The virtual
Mhm.
background's behind me. You have a mobile app that can record with virtual background. You have a mobile app that can record with some messages being typed on the top. You have some picture-in-picture action, which real estate folks love. What this is right here. So you have a lot of different ways to record. You have screen recorders, which I'm going to show you right now for LinkedIn. Okay. But the
Okay.
whole idea is whatever style you choose, and we're going to go LinkedIn for you because that's your specific one here. But
Right.
just know when someone gets a video and they click on it, then they're brought to a customized landing page we call a preset. That's where they're going to end up right here. So you want to have your logo at the top, the video you've created, and then you can even have playlist videos that will play right after that initial video. So you reaching out talking about 3 clicks, right? 3 clicks of
Right.
success or something like that, right? This
Right.
initial video is short, 30 seconds. Get right in, talk right about it, what it can do, and then boom. And then you have your playlist, which is right over here to the right, which is you record one video, one time, I would say a minute or less, and it's basically your pitch video about you and why someone should work with you. And you only record it once. So the
Yeah.
initial videos are always about the cool piece of information you're providing. And then the second video that will always play after is a video you record once about what you do.
Right.
And
Okay.
then lastly, do you have any video testimonials at all?
No.
Okay.
No, I
I'll
don't.
show you a quick way to get them in 1 second, but when you
Right.
do, this is a nice place for them right here.
Okay.
So this little loop is created a nice thing that's worked for a lot of people over the years. Now, below here, you have your buttons. What did you want someone to do after they're done watching the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Probably the most popular button. Do you
Right.
want them to check out your site? Do you want them to
Right.
download a guide? Do you want them to fill out a form? What would you like them to do? Now,
I would like, yeah, I'd like them to book a time with me to get more information.
perfect.
Um,
Calendar
yeah.
booking right there. So that's what they can do right there. Now, the reply with video, this is the cool button that a lot of Dubb people use where once you have your clients and they're happy, you can reach back out to them with a video, but have this button below it. And I could say, hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using the Dubb platform. I'd love to get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below and send me a video right back. And then they send that video back to you. You get a little notification, and then you put it in your playlist. It's right here.
Yeah.
So it's a
Okay.
cool little loop that you have here. And then the last part of this page to round it out is the AI assistant over here to the right. Now, the AI assistant you can educate with individual website links. It will learn what's in text on those pages. Or you could upload a PDF. Okay. And so you can have up to 20 FAQs over here to the right that someone could ask, like, oh, what does 3 clicks mean? How do I do that? What does that mean? And they could really ask these questions over here. And then the AI will give an answer and then push for your desired outcome, which would be booking a time in your calendar.
Right.
So
Right.
this is like the holistic experience someone's going to get when they click on a video and they get here. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And it's all in one place too. That's amazing. You know what I
That's
mean?
correct. That's what you want. So they're in your world and they can take some actions. Now, for LinkedIn specifically, here's the style that you would want to do. You would get the Dubb Chrome extension. See this little button up here at the top? You
I
would
do.
Dubb Chrome extension, get it here, click on it, and then it's going to put you physically on the screen like you are here. Okay. Now,
Okay.
for LinkedIn, you can change shapes. I can go rectangle, I can go phone shape. I'm going to go circle because Ruben's in a circle.
Okay.
Size can be adjusted right here. I'm not going to go too big because I don't want to cover his profile, but I want to go big enough, probably about right here. Placement, where do I put myself? I'm going to put myself right next to Ruben, right here. I'm going to knock on his bubble.
Okay.
And then just functional wise, you can zoom yourself in, back yourself up. You can physically move yourself around in here inside the bubble. You can jump to full screen when you want to make a point, jump back to the page. You have an annotation tool that you can use, arrows, underlines, all that kind of stuff right over here.
Right. Right. Right.
If you want to, you have a teleprompter. We have this across all the recording tech. So if you do have a script saved inside the Dubb platform, just select the script. You can adjust the sides, you can adjust the speed, and you can physically move this wherever you'd like to. And I'm going to put it towards the camera. The only caveat with the teleprompter is that because the Chrome extension is browser based, you don't want to go full screen on the browser because if you do, guess what? The teleprompter just got hidden. I can't get to it. You
Hmm.
want to leave a little bit of space. So when you do hit record, you just tap this thing and then it's forward and you can read it if you
Okay.
want to use a teleprompter. Now, the orientations that you see right over here to the right, the first one is camera. That opens up like a webcam. I wouldn't use it here because you want to be able to show the screen. I would go tab. That's kind of my favorite. It's a nice clean cut of the page. You won't get any of the open tabs at the top. You can also go screen, which is a full screen recording. I would only use this if you're starting here, but you're like, "Hey, Ruben, I want to show you this other website." And you click on another tab and it
Yeah.
jumps over to the other tab. That's only if you want to take someone on a little journey. If not, I would use tab as the orientation. You with me so
Okay.
far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
then this is what's going to happen now. So I personally like the hook. So even with videos like this, get the Dubb mobile app, get on ChatGPT, get on Auto inside of Dubb, our AI guide, and say, I need 25 to 6 word hooks and explain your ICP, your product. I like the 3 to 1. Hey, 3 clicks to success. You could write 3 clicks for you on this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Right.
be a little
Right.
cryptic and kind of interesting because you want them to click. So I would hold that right in here when you start the video. So what you do is you hit record over here to the right, choose your tab. There it is. See me right there to the right? And
Right.
then you click share, and it's going to be a 3, 2, 1 countdown. It would just be just like this. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out because we work with authors, and I saw that you wrote a book called Click Record, and I love Click and Record. So let me talk to you about this a little bit. So that would be my animated preview, me going like this with this. And then when the video started and I'm speaking, I jump to full screen. You don't have to do this. Once you get used to using it, it's kind of a cool thing to do. You
Right.
just double click on the bubble, brings you here, double click,
Okay.
go back. And then you can scroll around, you can move, you can be very free flowing, whatever you want to do. And you
Okay.
can hit the pause button down here, stop the recording if you want, and then click it again to resume. And again, the
Okay.
annotations are over here to use. Point some things out. You can do some text on screen if you'd like to. You can put things in numerical order of importance that maybe you noticed. All of these are going to stay sticky too. If you keep scrolling down, they're not going to follow you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a really nice way to reach out on LinkedIn that we've seen work over the years for a lot of folks. And I would do something like this if you're reaching out on LinkedIn. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, the social media that I'm using, I know there's an awful lot of it out there.
Hmm.
I just mainly stay with as I mentioned before, LinkedIn, Blue
Hmm.
Sky, and Instagram.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I'm finding when people connect with me, this I like to send these videos
Hmm.
with responding back to them
Great.
when they have responded on something that I put out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
I
could
think
totally do
it'll
that.
get then the hook will be that, okay, hey, how did this how did he put this video in here?
Right. This is how I did this. You can
Yeah,
do this too, or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it. Because this is
Uh,
what this is going to look like. Like when you have, let me just turn this off, I'll show you. Inside messaging, like once you're a first connection with somebody, what you
yeah,
can do is come in here. Let me turn this off. You can click message and then see this little style right here. There it is. That's what
yes,
you see in their inbox. Something like this.
it's amazing.
And you would add that in there. See the little Dubb button right here? Right.
Yes,
You just click this little button here and then opens up the Chrome that we were just using. But
okay,
see how I'm scrolling through my video library down here? See?
right, right.
So you just find the video you want, click insert, pops it right in like that. And then you can even change the text if you want to. Click send, and now boom, it's in their
And it
inbox.
goes back to them. Yeah,
Yep, yep. So this would be, I think your use case is pretty much this. Now, from a social media perspective, if you're doing posts like you're already doing, what
Right.
you could do too is this is just something we do here. I'll show you this right here. These are the podcast ones. Let me go to a different one. Just take this one, right? See how there's a pinned comment below here and there's a Dubb link? It always stays at the top.
I do.
You could do a pinned comment that says, want to use video or video works for sales? And this could be your Dubb referral link right down here.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
well, that sounds good. I mean, because my concern is like I like marketing products
Yeah,
to let them market themselves to
sure.
make me money, if
Sure.
that makes sense to you at all.
Yeah, of
Um,
course. Yeah.
and I think the video would be that's why I was with Bum Bum. It just kind of got me
Yeah.
selling the Bum Bum product
Yeah.
with the AI product, and then the email marketing, and that was my three-step marketing system.
Yeah. Well, you could
So
easily, I mean, I would start with the LinkedIn because you're doing that already.
yes,
I'm going to jump over to Jan real quick, Charles, and I saw Melanie came in as well.
okay,
Right over there 1 second, but I want to put this in here for everybody, and this is for you too, Charles. This is feedback at Dubb, and this is an email that we have where people can send us a video. So if you want to send me an invite on LinkedIn, Charles, and send me a video as like a test, like pretend I
yes,
took an action, did something, I can give you
yes.
feedback if you want.
That'll be great. Okay, do that. Do that.
Yeah.
And I,
Well,
and
welcome
I'm I
aboard.
will I will continue to hop on these trainings and,
Okay.
and and get more familiar with what's available for me and kind of take it from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all on our YouTube support, and I'll drop this in the chat as well. I just put the link in there. All of these
Mhm.
recordings are on YouTube support within the next 3 or 4 hours, typically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Jan, how are you? I saw you had your hand up over there. How are you, Jan? Welcome back. It's been a while since I've seen you in here. How are you, Jan?
Well, I'm in Thailand, so it's right now it's 1:41 in the morning.
Oh my God, you're up early, I guess.
No, I haven't gone
Late?
to sleep yet. I'm just
Okay.
I was actually doing some other things. Actually, I was just setting some stuff up. But the reality is, you got so much good stuff with Dub. I just love it. I got to tell you, I've got plenty of video up now that I've made. A lot of it is instructional video, and what I wanted to know is there a way to combine two videos? In other words, I have a video. Let's just say, for argument's sake. I've got a bunch of preset pages for different customers that I've
Sure.
got.
Yeah.
And so now I have a video that's instructions, for example, how to do something.
Yeah.
And I want to make that personalized. So I'd like to put a little clip up first of
Hmm.
me saying, hey, hey, Rob, it's Jan. We talked about listing. This is what I want to show you. And then the next go right into the listing without having to send it with a preset page. Is there a way to add a personalized clip to a pre-recorded clip that's already up in my videos?
Yeah, you could go like, do you have the Dub desktop app?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so go, this is what I would do. Let me share my screen, I'll show you. You would go here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say the preset video, the one you want to show, let's just pretend it's this one, okay? The you already
Okay.
recorded, right? So you take this one and see where it says download MP4 right here.
Hmm.
Just download the MP4, so now you download it to your computer. And then you want to go and, I don't know if you're recording from the webcam, but this would be the, hey, Rob, or hey, Jay, I want check out this video, right? The personal one you want to record, right? You record that one, you save it in Dubb, and then all you do is just open up the Dubb desktop app, go right here to here, and then go to video editor right here, and then see where it says add or drag or drop videos, right? Then what you would do is you drag or drop the MP4 of the regular video you want them to see, right? The one that you want to show them. You drag that right in here, boom, shows up as a clip. And then you drag in the other one that you recorded. Hey, Rob, drag it in, and then you move it to the front. So I would go like this. I come in here. Let's just pretend that this is the, let's just grab this one. Let's say this is the, maybe it's too long. Hold on. Let me do it again. Let's grab. Okay, let's pretend this is the video, right? The one you want them to
Hmm.
see. Okay. Then you drag in another one, your personal hello. Let's just pretend it's this one. Well, it's not
I
good.
understand what you're saying. Maybe somebody else is watching that doesn't, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay, cool. Because I,
It's
for some reason, it's not going in. But my point is, once it's in there, you can
yeah.
drag this one to the front and then click save. Does that make sense?
Yeah, basically you're combining two videos using your software,
You got it.
but
Yep.
that takes too long. If there was a feature that I could upload a video and combine the two videos online, that would be a great feature for me.
Well, the only I could ask the team. The only way you can do it other than that, I mean, you could do it on the mobile too, but again, it's the whole thing of uploading clips and combining them. But the whole idea is that whenever you have a video like this that you want to share, it's really about the playlist, because when you record something personal, like when I hit record like this, I'll hit record and just as an example. Hey, Jan, what's going on? Listen, this is Rob. I want to show you this next video. Check this thing out. It's going to be pretty awesome. Hit save. And then the easiest way to do it, if you don't want to do the other way, then would be like this. Okay, here's a video I recorded, right? Come down here on the page, playlist video, right? Delete, delete, plus button, and just click in here and find the video that you want. Let's pretend it's this one, right? Click it, boom. Then it's in there and then it's saved. You can do it that way if you want,
Mm.
but it
That's
would have to be
creating
one
a
or the other.
preset, right?
Yeah, well, you have presets. Like you could have your preset and it could be in there every time if you wanted to, every time. Or if you're doing a different one for every person. So you can do what I just showed you or just select the preset. And then you could just do that if it's already in there. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's already in the
Yeah.
preset, just pick the preset you want, record the video, and then it's right on there automatically.
Yeah, well, I have it all. I mean, I've done so much work with this already. So
Yeah.
I've got all my videos set to presets.
Okay,
I've
then
got, and
perfect.
I'm using the tags.
Oh, all right.
I'm
So
using
just
the
so
tags.
just have your preset ready to go that has that video, and then just record the hello, and then as long as it's the right preset, then that next video is going to play right after it automatically.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? What I
Okay.
just said?
It makes a lot of sense. It's
Okay.
just too much work. It's in other words, I want to streamline the process.
See, I think
That's what I want to do.
well, this is the thing though. I think with the individual hellos, because you want to say their names, right? When you're doing this.
Yeah,
Okay. So there's a couple. Are these bulk sends or one to one?
one to one. One to one. I'll give you an example, okay? These days, it's very hard to get people on the phone.
Yep.
So you call somebody up, they
Yep.
don't answer the phone.
Yep.
And I'll tell you one of the best parts about Dubb is
Yep.
that not only do you know when they open the email, but
Hmm.
you know if they watched it, and not only do you know if you watch it, you know how much time they spent watching it.
Hmm.
That's
Yep.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yep.
And so my reality is that I call somebody up on the phone, they don't answer the phone. I have a preset in there which shows what I want, and then I'll just make another video saying, "Hey Rob, I called, I missed you, sorry. Hey, give me a call back." And then they have the preset, and then of course they get all the call to action buttons. And that way I know if I know they've got my email. I know if they've opened it, I know whatever. I've known that in that way I don't have to worry about leaving them a message on a phone because this way I know exactly that they did see the email
Yeah.
and they received it. The other way I have no idea.
See, I think the easiest way to do it is just having it in the preset. I think that's the easiest way. I don't think it's a lot because like if the preset's ready to go and that video is already in the preset, then all you need to do is just record, "Hey Rob, I saw you saw blah 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 the video. Check this out." And that's it. And as long as the preset's selected, all you have to do is record that video, the preset's there and just send. You know what I mean?
Mm,
There's no additional work because the preset has the next video that you want them to see. All you're doing is recording the bumper in the front, and it's already going to play. Like it's almost like it feels
right.
almost like the same video.
No,
So
I understand that, and
I
that's
think
how I'm
that's the
doing it.
best
But
way to go.
I'd really rather combine, not have to re-record the instructions. I would just
Yeah,
like to be able to mine and say, "Hey, Rob, hey,
yeah,
I missed you, but this is what I wanted to tell you. So I did this for you, and
yeah,
boom, now it's a unique thing
yeah.
instead of having them watch the preset."
Well, the preset is only it's just it's just the vehicle that it's on. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you have to deliver these
Yeah, of
videos
course.
anyway, and they're going to be on a landing page. So I think either way, like if the video was combined, say you just combine it, say it's magically they're combined. I don't think there's any going to be any real difference visually because it's going to play right. It's going to play right into it. If you stop talking and you were just like blah blah blah, and then it would boom run. It would almost be like a cut. Do you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think the preset is the best way to go because a video has to be on a landing page, a preset. It has to be on that. So it's already on it, and then the video is going to play anyway. So I think it's just easier. You know, if you I mean, it would be ultimately easier if you didn't say their name and you just had a general one. But I think it's cool to have people's specific um, things that they did. Like if you took every scenario, you could technically do this. If you took every scenario, they watched the video, they didn't watch the video. They clicked on a
Hmm.
button, they didn't click on a button. You could technically record a bunch of openers that say what they did without saying their name. Hey, thanks for watching that video. I really appreciate it. Listen, check this thing out. And you record a scenario for each one without saying the name. And then it's really easy. But if you want to say the name, then yeah, you'd have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one other thing that I've done, which I really like, and I got the idea from you, but I expanded on it. You know how when you use your cell phone and you hold your cell phone and you move it up and down and you've typed it in?
Yeah.
What I've done is I bought a whiteboard
Mhm.
that's about 6 inches, I guess it's about 6 by 8,
Yeah.
and I just write on the whiteboard and then I just move the whiteboard around and that way I could put a lot more text. I could have it handwritten and I use colored pens.
That's perfect. As long as it's got good clarity, you know what I mean? Then that's cool. You know what I mean? Because that's like
It
one of the
does.
biggest things. The only reason we have it on here is just because it's easy to go like this. But if you have something that's physically looks good, I mean, it's all the same idea, you know?
Yeah, it becomes really personal when you do it that way.
That's cool, man. Well, listen, I'm glad it's going well, and I hope that helped a little bit. But yeah, for right now, that would be the easiest way. And yeah, man, people love seeing in this age of AI in a weird way, people are craving the human. So it's interesting, you know?
Well, as Buckminster Fuller told me, and if you don't know who he is, Google him.
What's his name?
Basically, he said Buckminster Fuller.
It sounds familiar.
He's
Buckminster
he's
Full.
known for creating. He's known for winning a Nobel Prize or a Pulitzer Prize for the creating the geodesic dome.
Oh, I just pulled him up.
Uh,
Okay, I see the dome right here. Yep.
and anyway, he said to me, and this was back in the 80s, he said to me, the more high tech we have as people, the more high touch we need as people.
What a great quote. That's a great quote. That's so true. That's so
I've
true.
never
That's the
forgotten
call of
that.
the day.
And last thing I want to say before I go, because I'm getting really tired,
What do
is
you got?
I do want to take you up on the professional end because I can't stay up this late. So I've got to either do it early in the morning or late at night.
Okay. Yeah,
And
sounds
so I'm
good.
really thinking about it because I love what you guys are doing. I really want to support you too. I think I think you're onto something very big. And video is where it's at. YouTube, billions of videos a day, and this makes it stand out much more personal
Yeah.
and much more, just much more sincere than just, mass marketing to just putting stuff on YouTube.
It's
And
true.
it's brilliant. I love what you guys have done.
We appreciate it, Jan. Thanks for the kind words. Now go get some sleep.
Bye bye.
Cool. See you, Jan.
Thanks for your advice.
Always. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Let me pop over to you. I know so you kind of came in the middle there. How are you, Melanie? If you can hear me okay, if you want to unmute and say hello, you're more than welcome if you'd like to. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I have some people at my house doing some work, so I got on late. So I have an appointment at 11 o'clock to meet with somebody.
Oh, nice. Who are you meeting with? Let's see. I can tell you who you're meeting with. Let's see. Today's Thursday, right? Let's see. For some reason, I don't see you on here, but maybe they have it where I just can't see it on the calendar.
Well, I
Yeah.
made the mistake when I was trying to set up yesterday. I made the mistake of skipping where I was supposed to make an appointment, and then I sent an email and then
Oh.
came back asking me, so maybe it just didn't go through. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, if not, just email whether it's Rena or Ina or you could email just support at Dubb. That's a general one that everybody will get if you need that. Was it a demo, just a one-on-one demo?
Well, I don't know much about it other than I know you can make videos and I don't know how
Oh.
to, I guess they have to clone you or something. I am the worst on these things. My
Well,
face out there. I don't like to
yeah,
be live on a video.
yeah.
I'm old. I don't
Melanie,
want. the tricks.
we have people in their 70s that are doing this.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty close to it, so
Well, it's okay. You don't sound it at all.
yeah,
Energy sounds good. What's your industry, Melanie? What do you do?
real estate.
Oh yeah, we have so many real estate folks. That's like the easiest like example to use because real estate's so visual, you know? So,
Yeah, so I'm a real beginner. I've never done I mean I do FaceTime videos with clients, but I've
yeah.
never done blogs or YouTube or any of that kind of stuff. And do I really want to? Not really, but everybody's
Well,
telling me I have to. So
listen, we're in the check the box world now.
yeah.
Let me do this. Let me see because we're coming up to the end of this. We have a Today we're a little stacked. I'm free after I can do between like one. Let me do this. If you don't meet with someone in the next 5 minutes, like follow up by email like you are, Melanie. But if nothing is booked, let me just give you my booking link. It's right here. It's dubb.com/book Rob. I just sent it to you. So if you want to, could you see that in the chat?
Yeah.
So if you don't meet with someone, within the next 5 minutes or it didn't work out or something, just book with me, and then I can kind of walk you through um, just some scenarios that would be easier tech. Start with something this way and kind of coach you in.
Yeah, they said that you have to somehow they get your they make it look like you're talking, but it's not you talking. So they need a picture or something of me. I don't know.
This is the thing. We have with our AI avatars, they're avatars though. They're not like there's a company called HeyGen that you can record a video. It's a little laborious. You have to sit in front of a camera and say a bunch of phrases and stuff. And what it'll do is it'll take a video from you and then it will move your lips and your hands a little bit. It's gotten a lot better. But that's a company called HeyGen. We have a real estate guy that uses that. Then he uploads his videos into Dubb and he sends them out. So that is the technology. If you check out HeyGen, HEYGEN,
What
that's
is it?
HeyGen, HEYGEN.com, HeyGen. So if you check that out, that's a way of you only having to record a video to camera. They have a whole thing you need to do, certain words you have to say, and then you're able to do that and send those out. It has gotten better where the words are a little better. I mean, you have to kind of record it and see if you like it. Like if it feels like, because if it's uncanny valley where it feels not human, I think you're going to get the reverse effect. Do you know what I mean? So,
I want easy. Whatever's easy.
oh, look, the easiest thing is you being you, you know?
That's
And
what I've always been. It's just me.
yeah, so I think, I've worked with people before over the years that have been a little nervous to be on camera or wasn't comfortable. And you and I can meet and I can walk you through some stuff on that.
Okay.
To help you. Because I just know in real estate, I mean, when we bought years ago, my wife and I, it's always a relationship. You know this. I mean,
Yeah.
working with someone for one of the biggest transactions of your life, typically for people, it's getting to know Melanie and Melanie's knowledge and Melanie's advice. And it's not the moment I think you feel that it's artificial and it's not you, I think you lose something. Do you know what I mean?
I've always been a face-to-face agent. You know what I mean? I
Then
don't do
let
a
me
lot
help
of
you be
text.
face to video.
Yeah, but in person.
That's what you do. Yeah, I know, but it's similar. Yeah, so do this. I know we're coming up with 3 minutes. If you don't meet in the next like 10 minutes with them or it doesn't work out, just book with me and I'll walk you through some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to leave in a little while to go on the Realtors Caravan, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, whatever you have to do. If
If
you
I could talk to
don't,
somebody in the next 10 minutes, I have time. I have about another 30 minutes before I have to go.
okay. Well, if it works out and you meet with them, great. And if not, just book with me. I've got a partner meeting I got to do in about another 30 minutes. So today's a little off. Tomorrow I have time though. So if it doesn't work out today, just book with me and I'll
Eh,
walk you through the good stuff.
Your name's Rob, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It was good meeting you, Melanie.
You too. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Stephen, we're just kind of wrapping up. We got 2 minutes left, but hey, how are you? Welcome in for the final 2 minutes. How are you, Stephen? You can hear me okay?
I'm good. I'm good, Rob. Sorry I'm late.
No, it's okay. You got 2 minutes. What do you got?
Oh, I'm just soaking in all the great stuff Dubb has to offer. Oh, I just have one question though.
Yeah.
On my webcam when I'm recording like my talking head videos,
Mhm.
does Dubb only let me record in 1080 or can I do 2K or 4K?
You
Or
can
does
do, let me show you. This is the choice here. I think it's defaulted for 1080. Let me show you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I sure can.
Okay, so let me go here. I think it is right over here to the right. Those are your choices right there.
Oh, perfect. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. And we
Glad
got a
I
new virtual background, by the way. It's brand new. This thing's pretty sweet. There's no fuzziness now on the sides. Team did a really good job updating this thing. It's nice and clean.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried the virtual background, but it was kind of wonky, but this looks a lot better.
Yeah, give it a shot. Try to do just good front light always helps. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Steven, thanks for coming in for the shortest training of all time.
I got what I needed, but I'll try to make the next one. I'll try to be on time for the next one.
Okay, cool. I'll see you tomorrow then if you can make it.
Yep. Take
Cool.
care.
See you, Steven.
I'm
Bye.